Crash without recovery, crash without recovery, crash without recovery, our super geeky talk show. Crash without recovery, crash without recovery, crash without recovery, our super geeky talk show.
I think we'll also get a Dragon Quest or Warrior character in there because in the
They just released a game, didn't they?
Yeah, in the DS, they're releasing Dragon Quest 9 or 10 for the DS, and also they have a Dragon Quest party game with Mario coming out in Japan soon. So my guess is that they're getting pretty close. And also Square Enix is also getting pretty close with Nintendo with releasing Final Fantasy Chronicles and the remakes on the DS. So we might see a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah, seeing a Moog would be cool.
Yeah, Moog or Chocobo would be interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe a tag team, like one riding each other.
That would be super cool.
Maybe one of the items will be like a materia or something.
That would be interesting.
But then that would be along the same lines as having a Pokeball and just random summons.
Yeah.
They probably won't cross out and have two summons.
But do you think they'll have Cloud and Sephiroth in this game?
Oh, God,
I don't think
no,
so.
No.
I don't think so.
That's all Square Enix property. So. Although
And
you know what,
PlayStation,
like just kind of thinking about weird things here is I don't know, I almost kind of like to see Tamagotchi in there.
Tamagotchi.
I don't know, just throwing it out there. It's like Tamagotchi. I don't know what he'd do.
He just leaves a big digital poop.
Yeah, exactly. How to slip people, you know.
I don't know.
It'd be great for Snake because he always slipped on bird crap in like one of them, I think it was.
Yeah.
How about Bomberman and Mega Man?
I was wondering about that. It's
I
like
think Bomberman has a chance, but Mega Man, but really depends on what version.
Yeah, I
Bomberman is sort of limited though. Like bombs.
Yeah,
You can throw a
bombs.
bomb up, throw a bomb in front of him, put a bomb beneath him.
I know.
You can charge up a bomb. I guess they
No,
get,
they throw in that really badass recreation.
Oh, I've just got horrible reviews.
Yeah, I know. Character design, I'm gonna even forget that one exists. That was bad.
they could make it like where you use his bombs like Link's bombs. Like every special move is a different kind of bomb. You can throw it and then you just hit the B button again to say set off the bomb. Give him some unique strategy. But beyond that, no.
But I totally see Mega Man as being part of it.
Yeah, but what
Mega Man would be a
version
great
of Mega
addition.
Man? What Mega Man version would
Probably
it
The
be?
original X.
Mega Man or
Yeah.
Mega Man X or Mega Man NT from the Battle Network games or the newer ones?
No, tell you what, okay,
Well,
have two versions, I guess.
that'd be
It's
all the alternate
it's just a costume change, right?
Yeah, like blue X, blue without a hat, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
With a helmet. And some
No
else.
helmet Mega Man.
Well, that was Mega Man Legends.
Yeah.
I love that game.
That's
I
all
want
we
that for
need.
my virtual console. How about the rest of the Mario Party gang? So how about Daisy, Waluigi, and Bowser Jr. and everything like that?
God, I hate Waluigi.
I love him!
God, I can't stand that
I
character.
think Waluigi's cool, but he hasn't done anything beyond tennis or
Yeah,
racing.
it's just sort of
Yeah.
like.
I don't know what he does.
He's just in there to be the balanced Luigi.
Yeah. Do you think you'd be a Luigi clone or a Wario?
Probably a Luigi clone. They're more like they are just similar. And
Yeah.
Daisy's probably just gonna come back as an alternate costume for
Yeah.
Peach, like she did in Melee.
Hopefully that she doesn't show up and say, "Hi, I'm Daisy" all the time.
Hi, I'm Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Or maybe
Just a moment.
just a moment. Yeah. Maybe we might see like Birdo with an alternate Yoshi costume.
probably. Or maybe even Paper Mario as a clone of Mario instead of Dr. Mario.
That would be really cool if he could, especially if he could use some of his paper powers from Knocking Your Door and Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
If he has like a hammer and stuff.
Yeah. Running around with a hammer. Bam!
It with good timing. Do backflips. Confetti comes down.
I want to see the Hammer Brothers in the game.
Oh,
Because they're
that
from
would be
Nintendo. and
Yes.
They'd be a cool another little like two character unit
Yeah.
that could go on.
That would be interesting. Another team that I'd like to see is Captain Omar and Louis from the Pikmin series.
I
That
don't
would
know.
be interesting.
Something about the game Pikmin made me cry, but that's for another day.
I can see
Uh,
Pikmin appearing as like an item.
Yeah, like when you pull them out of the ground.
Yeah, then
They
you
follow
put them
you
down-
around?
Yeah, they could be like a little fighter, and they like red ones that latch on the guys and do damage or heal you or something. They'd have different effects on their colors too.
That'd be How about the Miis? Will the Miis be back? And will they be a character you can fight as yourself?
Creative fighting.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Or would they, or are they going to be the replacement to the Polygon and Wireframe?
Yeah, maybe they'd just be the replacement to Fighting Polygon Team. But it would also be cool if they were included and their attacks were all like Wii Sports based.
Yeah, like the Peach's A and over smashes. You can take out a tennis racket, golf club, baseball bat, or
Yes.
and boxing glove.
Yeah, they just throw a bowling ball.
Be interesting.
It'd be
In order
interesting.
to do any of these moves, you had to recreate all the time you did in Wii Sports.
Yeah. I'd like to see it because there hasn't been much use for your Mii except for Wii Sports and everybody votes.
Yeah,
So,
and
We
We Play and Big Brain Academy
Yeah.
is coming out next week.
Yeah, but there's like no real. I mean, they're on my Wii, and I sometimes go and play everybody votes, and whenever I'm at a like party with more than one person, I can play Wii Sports with them. But besides that, they don't get really used. So I'd like to see them used.
Yeah.
I would also like to see the return of trophy mode, because
Oh,
as
yeah.
bad as this sounds, I actually learned how to do a lot of modeling for my classes by studying the trophies
Oh,
and trying to figure out how they did the end loops, which is sort of pathetic.
interesting. I'm gonna have to try that.
Which is pathetic in one way. Actually, it's pathetic in every way. But
I don't know. It helps you improve, so it's not that pathetic.
But yeah, I'd like to see the return of trophy mode. I liked it. I liked it, and I want lots of unlockables.
How about Animal Crossing characters?
I don't really see how they could be used because Animal Crossing is so
Wouldn't it be just kind of like Peach with the umbrella and then
maybe
So you get the raccoon guy.
Tom Nook. He just like comes over and is like, "Where's my mic?"
Yeah, I know. Like he'll sit there and like bust out your kneecaps because you haven't paid him or something. Throwing out constant random insults.
Possibly, but Animal Crossing is such a non-violent, non-conflict in any way type of game.
True, you
that
can run up to people with axes and start hitting them with them, yet there's no blood.
nothing happens. It's like they just stare at you.
Except for when you hit people with fish nets
Yeah, they don't like that.
or boat nets.
But I don't see it making the leap to combat. I think that they might want to keep that property separate just because it's such a unique.
Could you battle on top of Tom Nook's place, or will there?
It would be neat to have it as a level, yeah, but I don't really see how we could include characters.
How about Bowser Jr. and Shadow Mario? How about that switcheroo?
I don't know.
I don't like Bowser Jr. as a character because it's like they took all the Koopa kids
Yeah.
and then made Bowser Jr. who's just a whiny little brat who Mario should have just killed in Mario Sunshine. So I don't know. He could be in there though. He'd be a cool little character.
Yeah, I think if he had if it was like Bowser's move and Shadow Mario, it was like if you could switch between the two, I think that would be
That would be neat.
Yeah,
That would
like
be neat.
a quicker Bowser and like a little bit slower Mario. That'd be interesting.
That would be.
Yeah, I'd also like to see Dark Samus, who's going to be in Metroid Prime 3 and was in Metroid Prime 2.
Dark Samus has been like every other Metroid game. All the 2D ones has been evil Samus's
Yeah.
too.
Evil Samus, like Dark Link, Shadow Mario, on Nintendo.
So why not? Really?
Yeah, so
Maybe
maybe,
complete the mix.
Maybe one of the items will just turn you into a shadow version of your own character.
yeah. Or you could
That's
summon,
a couple
summon
of
a
pieces.
shadow version of yourself to battle with you.
Yeah, if you mirrored all your moves, like
Yeah.
was standing at the opposite side of the map.
Like, yeah, that would,
Just like Shadow Link and Ocarina of Time.
and then you could stand on a sword. Oh yes.